Mount Vesuvius, once feared for its eruptions, now faces a new threat. On August 11, 2025, a wildfire engulfs its slopes, sending smoke billowing over Naples and Capri. The fire, fueled by dry heat and possibly arson, spreads rapidly through the mountain's forests. Helicopters and water bombers battle the flames while firefighters race to protect homes and evacuate residents. The Vesuvius National Park is closed, its roads jammed with emergency vehicles. The mountain, a symbol of Naples, is under siege, not from lava but from fire. This disaster marks a shift. Vesuvius is now threatened by what grows on it, not just what lies beneath. The dry grasses and forests that once made the park beautiful have become fuel for destruction. For millions living nearby, the question is no longer just when Vesuvius will erupt, but how to survive the fires that now threaten with increasing regularity. The familiar silhouette is transformed, a stark reminder of nature's changing dangers. The crisis is immediate, the fear palpable. Vesuvius's story is no longer just geological power, but ecological vulnerability. The mountain's legacy is being rewritten by fire. The threat has changed, but the danger remains. Firefighters and volunteers wage a relentless battle on Vesuvius's steep, smoke-choked slopes. Aircraft scoop seawater and drop it on the flames, but strong winds and rugged terrain make progress slow. The fire spreads across multiple fronts, consuming Mediterranean scrubland and pine forests. Investigators suspect arson, as the blaze began in several places at once. Firefighters hike for miles with heavy gear, risking falling trees and rocks. Smoke forces residents indoors, air quality plummets. The fight is not just for a mountain, but for the lives and health of nearly 3 million people in the volcano's shadow. The ecosystem is fragile, the stakes immense. Every drop of water, every hour counts. Over 2,000 hectares of Vesuvius National Park are scorched habitats for rare plants and wildlife destroyed. Decades of ecological recovery lie ahead. The fire threatens vineyards, apricot groves, and the famed pianola tomatoes, pillars of local agriculture. Farmers watch helplessly as ancestral lands burn. Tourism, the region's lifeblood, halts as the park closes and visitors stay away. Local businesses face ruin, and the image of a burning Vesuvius may linger long after the flames die. The mountain, a UNESCO biosphere reserve, is now itself a victim. The disaster mars the landscape that once preserved Pompeii and Herculaneum. Vesuvius's natural history is being erased, layer by layer. The cost is measured not just in land, but in identity. Vesuvius's wildfire is part of a wider crisis across southern Europe. Climate change brings hotter, longer summers and drought, turning forests into tinderboxes. Portugal, Spain, Croatia, and France all battle devastating blazes. Lives lost, landscapes blackened. The fire season starts earlier, lasts longer, and burns fiercer than ever. Nations rethink strategies, prevention, better forest management, and public awareness are now essential. Many fires are started by human activity, accidental or deliberate. The burning slopes of Vesuvius are a warning. Even iconic landscapes are vulnerable. Europe faces a new era of megafires. The challenge is urgent, the solutions complex. The world is watching and learning. As the flames subside, attention turns to recovery and prevention. Investigators suspect arson, with multiple ignition points suggesting a coordinated act. The immediate task: prevent erosion and landslides on the bare slopes. Reforestation will take years, requiring resilient native species and sustained commitment. The wildfire exposes a new vulnerability: danger from above, not just below. Vesuvius, once a symbol of unstoppable geological power, now stands for ecological fragility. The mountain's threat has evolved, and so must the response. The people of Campania begin to rebuild, knowing Vesuvius now holds two faces of danger. The story of Vesuvius is no longer just about eruptions, but survival in a changing world.